This evening, Manchester United will face Wolves in an away game, and different articles are telling us that the likelihood of Manchester United winning this match is very high. So, what are the reasons? We'll start from Sky Sports predictions. So, according to Sky Sports, Wolves have joint fewest points. That would be 2 after playing 14 games by any team in a top division season. And not only that, Wolves have lost their last 7 Premier League games, and they're going 495 minutes without a goal. So this is one of the reasons why this article tells us that the likelihood of Manchester United winning this game is very high. Keeping that in mind, we can understand that this team is no threat or will not be a threat for Manchester United. But at the same time, since April 1, Manchester United were not able to have a clean sheets match in an away game because they conceded 24 goals in an away game, and during this period only Bournemouth was able to concede more goals than any team. So again, that would be one additional reason. Well, it doesn't look good for Manchester United, but the numbers tells us that they're best. I mean, they're so much better than Wolves, and at the end of the day, it's Manchester United. Let's go to goal.com. So according to this, I will read the subheadline: Manchester United visit Wolves to conclude yet another game week in the Premier League on Monday night. So that would be the subheadline, and of course it also talks about how Wolves have the worst home record in the Premier League. And at the same time, we should keep in mind that they are going to take on the inconsistent Man United side in the hope of salvaging their season. Therefore, this game is important to both teams because Manchester United, like this article tells us, they're inconsistent. Did they win? I guess I remember when Harry Kane said Manchester United looked frightened against that. I think it was against West Ham, right? Their last game. Yeah. So, So that would be it. And after a 1-0 defeat to Nottingham Forest at home, they are winless in all competitions since October. We're talking about Wolves, so that is what this article is trying to tell us. And the other parties, of course, they played against West Ham, and this article tells us that the Red Devils frustratingly drew against West Ham. I even made a video about it. Diego Dalot scored the opening goal in the second half, but Magasa was able to score the winning goal, and they had to share a point. The most surprising thing about this Man United team is the fact that they went to, I don't remember Crystal Palace's stadium, but they went there and they beat Crystal Palace, but then they lost to Everton at Old Trafford. So the fans were confused. At least they were saying that they're confused on social media. So some more details from goal.com. Wolves, of course, they will be hoping to pick up their first victory of the season. I mean, imagine their first victory of the season being against Manchester United. We'll have to wait and see. So, now let's take a look at the key matchups that were mentioned by goal.com. Number 1, Emmanuel Agbado versus Matias Cunha. I hope I pronounced Agbado's name correctly. If not, I apologize. So the article tells us that Cunha will be back to face his former side. He used to play for Wolves just 5 months after leaving them. Therefore, a goal scoring. He has endured a mixed start to life at Old Trafford. A goal scoring return will help his confidence. On the other hand, Agbado, who trained with Cunha for a season, will be well versed with his playbook to stop him. So these two players know each other because they used to play together for the same team, and it's probably going to be hard for Cunha to trick Agbado. But we'll have to wait and see. And the other duel will be, or the other battle will be between Andre and Bruno Fernandes. So, according to this article, a few weeks ago, Fernandes was playing as a deep midfielder, but the defensive part of Man United it required to take a large part of his offensive quality away, and even against when they played against West Ham, he also hit the post. And well, according to this article, he is frustrated with himself currently because his creativity dropped, and Andre will put salt on this wound. That is what this article tells us. And the other one is Lenny Yoro against Larson. Oh, I remember Larson. So just over a season ago, Larson was scoring for fun as he registered 14 goals in the Premier League. That is what this article tells us. And I remember Larson, yeah. He's a marvel to watch. Therefore, when he played with Cunha, they worked well. These two worked together, but now he's struggling to even get shots off. That is according to this article again. So just like Bruno Fernandes, he's lacking creativity. Of course, he's in so much stress. Therefore, we expect Euro to give him a tough time. That is what it says. Therefore, when it comes to Man United have lost only one of their games in the last five previous matches, but the catch is they have also won only once, so it doesn't look good for Man United. Even if they have not lost, they're expected to win. On the other side, Wolves will be hoping to snatch a surprise victory. It will be very entertaining if Wolves win this match. Is there more? Yeah, so Cunha will be the main man against his former side, but however, the injuries in defense will be a concern for Amorim. For instance, Matthias De Ligt, he did not play when they faced West Ham due to an injury. But this article tells us that Amorim expects him to be back. Harry Maguire will not be available again due to a knock. Lisandro Martinez, he pushes for a start. So we will see Lisandro Martinez tonight. And yeah, and another thing is, of course, the controversy of Kobe Mainoo. We have not seen him. We have not seen him on the pitch. And the other parties, Sheshko is also unavailable, and Zirkzee is expected to start in place of Sheshko. So yeah, okay, so yeah, I think that's it. Now maybe let's go to manunited.com. So it says, yeah, of course it talks about Man United sharing a point at Old Trafford against West Ham, and that they were disappointed because Diego Dalot's opener was cancelled out by Magasa. Magasa broke their hearts. Now the Man United are 8th in the Premier League, ahead of this match this evening, and they're only 2 points behind Chelsea. So what are the things we need to know before the match? The team news. Okay, so Matthias Cunha, of course he talks about him. He will be back in he was back in action on Thursday night after missing the games against Everton and Crystal Palace because of an injury. So far he has scored 30, not so far, but for Wolves, when he used to play for Wolves, he scored 33 goals in 92 appearances. And Matthias De Ligt, he was absent. Of course, I think it talks about the same thing. I'm trying to know whether they have mentioned something that were not said by either Sky Sports or the goal.com. So Manchester United have only ever lost 8 Premier League games against sides starting the day bottom of the table. So that's a good indication for Manchester United. And Cunha has been involved in 11 goals in his last 12 Premier League appearances. So not much information from manunited.com. Well, we will have to wait and see whether Man United will be able to take advantage of Wolves' worst season and worst home record. So see you in the next one.